Very good morning to all. I'm going to handle this subject called engineering mechanics, and our subject code is GE8292. Actually, this engineering mechanics concerns, as you are a mechanical engineer, this subject is very core subject for you. Okay, if you know the basics of mechanics, and I can say you can be a successful engineer. So please just concentrate on this subject, engineering mechanics. You may have a question, what do you mean by engineering mechanics and why we need to learn this subject? So engineering mechanics actually focus on the behavior of the body when the force is applied on it. Just it capture the behavior of the body, what is happening when the force is applied on it. Okay, so when you are constructing or designing any of the components, just like what the constructive part, like multi-story buildings or bridges, or I can say the aircraft designing, and also what I can say the machine parts. Definitely, by the help of the engineer mechanics, they used to design it. That means they used to apply the principle of engineering mechanics. So this is very necessary subject to learn for the mechanical engineering students. Okay, so here we have 5 units. Unit 1 concerns statics of particle, and 2 is the equilibrium of rigid body, 3 is the properties of surface and solids, 4 is the dynamics of particles, and 5th one is the friction and rigid bodies. Okay, so first unit is the statics of particles. So we know particle in the sense, if any object doesn't has the size and shape as just like a considerable amount, that means negligible manner, then we will call it as a what? Particle. Okay, and one more idea, actually in the mechanics we used to say, that means an object is idealized as a particle when the size and shape of the object does not affect the solution of the problem. Okay, and there we used to assume the mass of the object just concentrated at the center of the object. Okay, and one more thing, as far as the first unit concerns, we used to work with the concurrent force. Always we're going to analyze the force for the concurrent forces. Okay, so here we're going to have the just basic introduction about the engineering mechanics, units and dimensions, laws of mechanics, system of forces and equilibrium of forces, then vectorial representation of force, then the last one is forces in space. Actually this forces in space we used to carry it by vector method. So that is there the forces will be directed in all the 3 dimensions. Okay, we are moving to the second unit, equilibrium of rigid body. Actually rigid body in the sense, I can say, when any force at upon the body, if it does not undergo deformation, then we can move that body to the category rigid body. Okay, so here we're going to have the free body diagram, FBD, then action and reaction. We're going to learn it, moment and couple, using the Vergnon's theorem we're going to carry out the things. Okay, here the rigid body in 2 dimension as well 3 dimension, just like first unit we're going to have a look. Okay, and the next one, third unit, is the properties of surface and solids. Okay, so when you are designing the supports for the constructive buildings, you will be coming across lot of what the plane surface and solid object. So in order to support any of the objects, we need the center of gravity, centroid, okay, center of mass, something like that. So in this unit we will be covering up such kind of things, moment of inertia, parallel axis theorem we used to work out in the problems, and perpendicular axis theorem, principal moment of inertia, mass moment of inertia. Okay, and the next 4th unit is dynamics of particle. Till the 3 units we had a study, we will be having a study about the particle or a rigid body in the static condition. Okay, so in the dynamics of particle we will be analyzing the body or behavior of the body when at the state of motion. Okay, moving object we will be having a study. Okay, when the object is moving, we need to identify how much distance it is traveled, that means the displacement, and what's the velocity the particular object is been moving, and what's the time taken to reach the destination, something like that we need to know, right? So such kind of things we'll be having here: displacement, velocity, acceleration. And here 2 kind of motions we used to cover up, that means rectilinear motion and curvilinear motion. Okay, and these all the things will be carried out with different kind of methods, okay, in order to find out the acceleration, velocity, and the displacement. One is the Newton's law of motions, that means D'Alembert's principle we used to work, and work energy equations, impulse. Okay, impulse in the sense a large amount of force acting in a sudden movement. Okay, such kind of forces we will be analyzing here, and momentum, impact of elastic bodies, something like that. Okay, and just move to the last one, friction and rigid body. Okay, friction and rigid body. Here the half of the units will be analyzing in the static conditions, and half of the units, that means what I can say, the general plane motions will be covering the object in the moving state, that means in the dynamics, right? So friction force, laws of sliding frictions. Okay, when we are coming to the sliding frictions, some of the things like ladder, belt friction, and screw jack will be covering up, and we will be analyzing the forces acting upon it. Okay, and wedge friction. Okay, and then rolling resistance, something like that. And the last one is a general plane motions of rigid body and the cylinder, disc, wheel, and spheres. We will be having a study. Okay, so I have covered up the syllabus, and I have given the general introduction about the syllabus of the engineering mechanics. And in the coming videos I'll be posting the first unit. Okay, and the chapter wise the regular videos will be posting upon it, or the media. Just listen. Thank you so much.